What's cracking, Naptown? It is Sunday. I'm going to say it's like the 21st, April 21st or so. And I got a list of things so I remember things. So, started off with gratitude, of course. Gratitude. Let's go with, you know what? I found a big old batch of morel mushrooms, and I was able to share them with people. And, you know, it's nice. Some people don't have a way to get them on their own without paying a weird amount of money. And when you can just show up and drop off some mushrooms for somebody, you get a weird level of gratitude for that sometimes. It's nice, you know. It's the kind of thing that really only happens once a year, and really puts a smile on people's faces. All right. Started off with the list. Okay. Another way that the guitar therapist has helped me out recently is he noticed that I was lifting my fingers too far off of the fretboard. And, you know, that's a real easy thing for him to identify, but me, as the player, it's not something I pay attention to. You know, I'm sure somebody told me not to do that a long time ago. And maybe I even listened back then, but I had developed some bad habits. And I was straining myself out, and I could feel that it was difficult to play some of those positions. And instantly, as soon as I got my fingertips closer to that fretboard, some of that went away and made it manageable. And so that's worth a year's subscription to your guitar teacher, I'll tell you that much. So last week, I had this weird thing, never experienced this before, where I'm going to say Saturday, Sunday, last weekend, there were times where I was picking up the guitar and instantly feeling really weird anxiety, like tightness in the chest, blood pressure increase, like unexplainable. There was like literally it had nothing to do with anything except picking up that guitar. And so that's a weird thing that I've never experienced. But shortly thereafter, I really started to be able to play a couple of things that I've been planning on playing for a long time. And the anxiety thing, it never really it's never really messed with me too much. And so if I have to deal with some weird anxiety to make leaps and bounds of progress on the guitar, I'll do that. That's fair trade. Easy. What else is on my list? Oh man, I can finally play Sunflower Slow Drag. I can't really play it fast, but I'm fairly confident that I know the four pieces of the song. I can put them together and I can play the thing. And man, it's been a grind to be able to do that. Like, I spent the first couple of months just fooling around with the A part of Sunflower Slow Drag. And then I just kind of like incrementally, little by little, I wasn't in any hurry or anything, but still it took me like 4 months to get all that under my fingers. And that's a lot. It's a legitimately difficult song. I don't know any songs that are even close to as difficult as that. So sure, it's the hardest thing I ever had to learn, but it was still really surprising. And I'm learning Cherry, and I'm starting to kind of get an idea what Cherry ought to be like, what Cherry ought to sound like. And it's cool. Cherry's good. Cherry is hitting me in just the right vibe. Between Cherry and Sunflower Slow Drag, I can really, really put in some practice hours because those two songs are fun. And, people can hear fun. That's the truth. The recording session on Wednesday went pretty good. And I'm feeling pretty happy. I think that the 3 originals are basically finished. The 3 old songs are basically finished. The EP is going to be finished just as soon as I play it. And so I just need to get my shit together and play and get a good version of a couple of those songs, and I'll be pretty happy about that. But Mr. Producer Man, he started giving me the maracas and buzzers when I messed up my Indiana State fingerstyle guitar contest songs, and I wasn't really ready for that. I got like 100 days. They're not full compositions. I wasn't really ready for the you fucked it up stuff. And so I'm gonna get good and proper renditions of those Indiana State fingerstyle guitar contest songs up and running, and make them more complete pieces so that I don't get the maracas and the bongos and the buzzers and the gunshots and stuff. So that's, any motivation's good motivation. So that's what I'm doing. All right, I'm sure this is plenty long enough. This week is just going to be another big week of playing way too much guitar, but it's getting fun, So I think that I need to get Broad Ripple is Burning ready, and I need to get Take Me to Church ready, and I need to get Anything Goes ready, and I need to get I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire ready for Wednesday. And I would also like to get the bridge for that Whitney Houston song fresh in my mind, because I keep forgetting it. And it seems like there was one other thing. There's been a couple of weird little bridges that I've forgotten that I need to circle back around to. And so maybe I need to pull out a note card and start making a list when I think of those. And that's what I'll do. All right. I hope you have a really good day. I'll talk to you soon.